Samsung is gearing up for their second Unpacked event this year, which is rumored for July 10th. We can expect to see a wide range from foldables to wearables. Stay tuned for more. What's good, y'all? Welcome back to the channel. I appreciate y'all for tuning in. And in today's video, we're going to be checking out this spreadsheet I created. So in about 2 weeks, Samsung's going to be hosting their Unpacked event part 2. Because they had a part 1 earlier this year if you got a chance to check that out. That's where they released the Galaxy S24 series. And I believe that's all they released at that event. Y'all let me know if I'm forgetting something, but I definitely knew it was the Galaxy S24 series. But for their second event, which they do every year, they're going to be hosting a range of different devices that includes the Galaxy Z Fold, the Z Flip series, Galaxy Buds, a new Galaxy Ring. Maybe, just maybe, we might see the Galaxy Tab series. I don't know, that's a little sketchy, but we can go ahead and check this out. So, as you can see right here with this spreadsheet, we're going to be starting with the Galaxy Z Fold 6. Alright, so right here, you can check this out. These are the sources that I got my information from. So starting with the design, we can expect a more squared design like the S24 Ultra with that rectangular shape. We can expect a 6.2 outer display and a 7.6 inner display, just like all the other Galaxy Folds before it. For the battery, we have a 4,400 milliamp battery. For the chipset, we can expect a Snapdragon 8 Gen 3 for Galaxy. That's Samsung's. That's their overclocked chip for the Snapdragon 8 Gen series. So just like on the Galaxy S24 series, we can expect that. For RAM and storage, we got 256, 512, and 1 terabyte. And along with that, we had the RAM too. So depending on which storage option you go for, you even get 12 gigabytes of RAM or 16 gigabytes. The 16 gigabyte is most likely going to be for the 1 terabyte. For the camera, on the rear side, we can expect a 50 megapixel main camera, 12 megapixel ultra wide, 10 megapixel telephoto camera, and for the front camera, because on the Fold series they have a outside front camera and then a front camera on the inside. Excuse me. So on the front side of the device, when it's closed, we can expect to see a 10 megapixel camera, and when you open it up, it's going to be an under display camera, which is going to be 4 megapixels. Colors, we can expect navy, pink, and silver shadow. Some features we can expect is like the S Pen, 120 Hz, Galaxy AI, because that's big this year with the AI, 7 years of updates, and a host of more features that we can expect. And price. Now, when it comes to the price, because you know, we all know everybody likes price increases, right? Because if we scroll all the way down, we can see, I wrote right here that we can expect to see a $100 increase across the Fold and Flip series. So yeah, it's going to get it's going to go up about $100. So for the base model, we can expect $1,899 before tax. $2,019, that's probably going to be for the 512 gigabyte, and then $2,256 for the 1 terabyte, and this is all before taxes. And yeah, that's the Galaxy Z Fold 6. So we're gonna move on to the Galaxy Z Flip 6. So right here you can see this is where I got the source from. For the design on this one, we can expect a similar design to like all other Z Flip series, pretty much. It's going to be a 6.7 inch foldable screen. So this isn't going to fold like the Z Fold. It's going to flip the other way, if you know what I'm saying. So with the battery, we can expect a 4,000 milliamp battery. The chipset, the same as the Z Fold 6, Snapdragon 8 Gen 3 for Galaxy. For storage and RAM, we can expect 256 gigabytes, 512, and the only option for the RAM is 12 gigabytes of RAM. For For the camera, we can expect a 50 megapixel main camera, 12 megapixel ultra wide, and on the front side, we can expect a 10 megapixel front facing camera. For colors, we have mint, silver shadow, and yellow. There may be some more, but these are the ones I could find. The features: 120 Hz, 25 watt charging. Now with the Flip series, you don't get S Pen support. That's for the Galaxy Fold series. We can expect Galaxy AI again, and 7 years of updates. Now when it comes to the prices, just like with the Z Fold 6, again, you know, it's going to be $100 increase. So the starting price before tax is probably going to be $1,099. No, $1,099.99. And for the 512 gigabyte model, we can expect $1,219.99. Yep, and that's the Z Fold 6 series. So with these, I'm not covering like every feature, like every single feature in full detail. This is just pretty much a rundown of what we can expect. Some of the main features that we can expect with these devices. The only downside is that the prices are going to be increasing, especially in today's economy with everything increasing, from food prices, gas, you name it, just everything. So that's probably the only downside. But other than that, everything seems pretty good so far. Yeah, with that being said, we're gonna move on to the next device, which is the Galaxy Ring. Now the Galaxy Ring, this ring right here that Samsung's adding to their lineup. This is going, I'm pretty sure when they have their Unpacked event, they're gonna have a huge section talking about this because they've been hyping this up for a minute. This is the sources right here that I got it from: 9to5 Google, The Verge, CNET. So with the design of this, we can expect a circular ring, and it's mostly going to be for health tracking purposes. So pretty much, if you know what a wedding ring looks like, it's pretty much going to look like that, but it's going to have sensors in the inside, and it's for pretty much health tracking your blood pressure, heart rate, and all that stuff. And they also got you covered because everybody's hands are different, so it's going to come in 8 different sizes. So it's just going to have like part small size, and then probably like an extra large size, depending on how they do it. For the battery, yeah, this is what I was talking about. For the battery, it's going to have a 14.5 milliamp battery. That's probably for the small size. And then depending on what size you go with, you can get the battery all the way up to 21.5 milliamps. So they got you covered when it comes to different sizes and the battery. Now with colors, we can expect silver, dark gray, and gold. Some of the main features that you can expect with this device is going to be 9 days of battery life, lots of health features, and it could support payments, wireless payments, like almost like Samsung Pay. You might be able to pay with your ring, so that's pretty cool. The price, $300 to $350 plus a $10 subscription. So I was doing research on this $10 subscription plan, so that might be a make it or break it decision for some of y'all, because you're already dropping $350 on the ring, but to use most of the features, it might be a $10 subscription. So yeah, that's kind of a bind. I mean, for me personally, I don't really like that too much, but as I said earlier, everything's costing more. There's always some subscription, you gotta subscribe to, and all that stuff. So I guess we'll see how Samsung works it out. But yeah, that's pretty much the Galaxy Ring right there. Now moving on, we're gonna go down to the Galaxy Watch 7 series, because this year they got a Watch 7 and a Watch 7 Ultra. Now starting with the Galaxy Watch, 7. So with the design, we can expect a similar Galaxy Watch design, which they introduced with the Galaxy Watch 4, and pretty much they've been continuing at that design language since then. 40mm. That's what we can expect for the design. For the battery, I couldn't find an exact milliamp, so pretty much I said pretty much possibly better than the Watch 6, which we're expecting because with the chipset, it's gonna have a new Exynos 3nm chipset, which is gonna be more energy efficient. So the battery definitely should be better than the Watch 6. For storage and RAM, well, not RAM, but for storage, we can expect 32 gigabytes, which is good. That's good. For the colors, cream white, marble gray, and forest green are some of the possible colors. There may be more, but so far those are the 3 that I found. Some of the features that we can expect are 15-watt charging, IP68 water resistant, LTE, 2000 nits brightness, and a host of more features. It's gonna have some health features and all that good stuff. And for the price, we can expect $299. And that's for the small 40mm. I believe there's gonna be a 44 or 46mm size as well. And that might be $310. Or it could be more. The $310 could be for the LTE model. But yeah, that's the Watch 7. That's the Watch 7. So moving on, we're gonna keep going down to the Galaxy Watch 7 Ultra, which is going to be a new addition. That's going to be a new addition to the watch series. So the sources that I got the information from was the Galax. He's a Twitter leaker, so you guys can go check him out on Twitter, Tech Radar, and Phone Arena. Now this one, the design, it's going to have a round, squarish new design. So it's going to look round, but also look squarish at the same time. You know, it's kind of hard to explain, but if you look at this picture right here, you'll see what I'm talking about. In my opinion, it looks good. It looks premium. Now, so I heard some people say it looks kind of Apple Watches a little bit, and yeah, and it do, but it has its own like unique design to it. So we'll see how it actually looks in person, but that's how it looks. You can expect this is going to be a 47mm size battery, 590 milliamps. This also is going to have the 3nm new Exynos chipset. With this, you can also expect 32 gigabytes of storage. For colors, now when I made this spreadsheet, I only found silver, but recently I've seen a picture with black, so I'm guessing this will come in silver and black. Some of the features you can expect is 15-watt charging, IP68 water resistance, LTE, 3000 nits of brightness, and a host of other features just like the Watch 7. Now for price, $699 starting, and I'm guessing for the LTE model $710, which that's a lot of money, but it's still a lot cheaper compared to the Apple Watch Ultra. But yeah, that's the watch series right there. So y'all tell me what y'all think about this so far, because the Watch Ultra is getting a new design, but that's not the only product getting a new design. Now we're gonna get into the more, I would say, more controversial dispute right here, because some people is liking this and some people aren't. The Galaxy Bud 3s. Now with this, the source that I got my information from with the Galaxy Bud 3s comes from the Galax. He's a Twitter leaker, Sam Mobile, and Rajay Kumar. He's also a Twitter leaker. Those are the sources that I got this from. Now with the design, and this is where a lot of controversy came from, because it's going to have a new stem design. So if you're familiar with the AirPods and AirPods Pro, it's pretty much gonna look exactly, pretty much almost just like that. Yeah, I've seen a lot of people on the internet that wasn't too happy about this. Some people preferred the bean-shaped design over the stem, because for one, it gave the Galaxy Buds a unique design, and then two, some people just didn't like a stem hanging. Now for me, I like both, because I have the Galaxy Buds and the AirPods, and they both have their strengths and weaknesses. But for me, I do notice that the stem design stays in my ear better. I don't have to keep readjusting it as much. So hopefully, if this is the design language that they're going with, hopefully the Galaxy Buds 3 and the Galaxy Buds 3 Pros are also going to be, be able to stay better in your ear, give it like that nice seal. But yeah, y'all let me know in the comment section what y'all think about the Galaxy Buds 3 designs, because I think this is going to be the star of the show right here. Because with all the other devices except for the Galaxy Ring, they kind of already look like their predecessors, the one that came out last year. But this design is a big departure from the Buds we have over the last 4 to 5 years. But yeah, that's what we can expect with the design. Now with the battery, with the Galaxy Buds 3s, we can expect 24 hours with the case, 5 hours with ANC on, and we can expect 6 hours with ANC off. Now if we go over here to colors, we can expect silver, white. Now I've seen a picture of blue. We can expect black, and those are some of the colors. There may be some other colors. Maybe Samsung might offer some exclusive colors on their website. Just maybe. I'm not for sure, but it's a possibility. Now with some of the features, we can expect Galaxy AI, because I heard that that's going to be a huge part of the Galaxy Buds. A single driver audio setup, which means there's going to be one speaker that's responsible for all the audio sound coming out. There's going to be a new pinch control, IP57 rating, of course, NSC, active noise cancellation, and we can see improved sound. And with the price, $149, $150, which ain't too bad. That's not too bad. That's reasonable. Now if we come down here to the Galaxy Buds 3 Pro, we can expect a little bit more, a little bit extra. Now again, these are the sources, the same as the Buds 3s. It's also going to have that new AirPod-like style design. Again, y'all let me know how y'all feel about that. Now with the battery, we can expect 30 hours with the case, 6 hours with ANC on, and then 7 hours with ANC off. Which that's not bad. That's actually pretty good actually. I believe that's much better than the Galaxy Buds 2s Pros. Now for colors, we can expect black, white, maybe blue and silver, just like the Buds. With the Buds 3 Pros, usually with the Pros they only offer just a few colors. So I would expect more colors with the Buds 3s than with the Pros. And down here with the features, we can expect again Galaxy AI, improved sound, improved microphones, improved NSC, more battery life, dual driver audio setup. It's going to be able to have the ability to separate the bass and mids and highs and the lows much better. So you can expect better sound quality than the single driver setup with the Buds 3s. It's also going to have that new pinch control, IP57 rating, and blade lights. I believe it's going to have some type of lights on the AirPods that light up. Maybe, I mean, it could be for a number of different things. Maybe they might light up for notifications. I mean, I'm not for sure, I'm just speculating, but that would be cool. It was like if they light up a certain color for notifications. Maybe they might let you know when the batteries are getting low, it might flash a color. And I also seen the case for these as well. I believe if you look at this picture right here, I believe this is going to be the new design case as well. So with the Bud 3 Pros, it's going to have that transparent look at the top, which actually looks pretty nice in my opinion. Y'all let me know what y'all think about this. But moving on to the price, 200 and pretty much 30 bucks, which is still cheaper than the AirPod Pros, which started around like 250. So I mean, if they can match the sound quality of the AirPod Pro 2s, and I believe Samsung may have a winner if you know, you can get with that new design. But yeah, that's it for the Galaxy Buds series. And these are the main events that we covered in this series. From the Galaxy Z Fold 6 all the way down to the new Galaxy Buds. These are the products that I know for sure is going to be there on stage. Now, if we go down here, because I added this in just in case we may see this. With this product, this is the Galaxy Tab S10 series. So we can go ahead and jump into this. Now, I'm not for sure with this. This is a possibility. This may happen. No, I've seen different reports. Some were saying that the Tab S10 series could release alongside the Z Fold series event. It could have its own separate event sometime in August or early September. Or it could, I also seen some reports that it could release at the end of this year, around about November or December. Or even early of next year, sometime in January. So this is like pretty much up in the air at this point, but just in case we do see this at the Unpacked event, I just wanted to bring this to y'all attention, because I know there's a lot of fans of the Galaxy Tab series. So we're gonna go over this. So I got my source from Phone Arena. So with the displays, pretty much what the report said, we shouldn't expect too much of a difference in the design compared to the S9 series. So we can expect to still see an 11-inch display, a 12.4-inch display, and a 14.6 display for the S10 Ultra. Here are the batteries: 8,400 milliamp, 10,090 milliamp, 11,200 milliamps for the S10 Ultra. Now, saying that it could use a different processor. But when I got the support, I seen the Snapdragon 8 Gen 3 for Galaxy. Now for the storage and RAM, on the base S10, we can see 256 storage and up to 12 gigabytes of RAM. So from 8 to 12 gigabytes of RAM, that's the most for the S10 series. We can expect to see 512 gigabyte of storage and just a flat out 12 gigabyte of RAM for the S10 Plus. And for the S10 Ultra, we can expect to see up to 1 terabyte of storage plus 12 to 16 gigabytes of RAM. And I believe too that these come with the SD card as well, so you can, which allows you to expand the storage even up to 1 terabyte even more. Yeah, that's what we can expect. For the cameras, a 13 megapixel on the back and a 12 megapixel on the front. The S10 Plus gonna get a dual 13 megapixel wide and a 8 megapixel ultra wide camera and a 12 megapixel front camera. And for the S10 Ultra, we can expect to see dual 13 megapixel wide and an 8 megapixel main ultra wide camera. Yeah, just like the S10 Plus, but the only difference is that now we're going to get a dual 12 megapixel front camera. I couldn't find colors for these devices, but I expect the colors to be the same as the S9 series, which I believe came in 2 colors, which is like a dark metal gray or black, and I think a silver color, if I'm not mistaken. And some of the features that we can expect with this device is a dynamic display, 120 Hz, S Pen is going to come with the S Pen included. I believe water resistance was on the S9 Ultra, so we may see that as well. And here are the prices: $799, pretty much $800, $999, and $1,200 for the S10 Ultra. And yeah, those are the products we can expect to see. Again, like I said earlier, we may see the S-Tab series there, and we may not. Like I said, it's just a possibility, but I just want to let y'all know what we can expect, just in case it does show up. Because Samsung already releasing a whole bunch of different devices. Like, let's count. You have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, it's already 7 devices. This will be 8, 9, and 10. I mean, they do releases at the event. It's going to be a long event. Got 10 different devices to showcase. I mean, I think it would be better if they had like its own separate event. That way they can really go into like all the different features. I'm pretty sure they can have different partnerships that they came up with over the past year. Maybe some new apps, professional apps coming to the tablet. But yeah, that's what we can expect at this year's Unpacked event for 2024. But yeah, again, thank y'all for tuning in into today's video. Feel free to comment, like, subscribe, all that good stuff. And let me know in the comment section, do y'all plan on buying any of these devices that's coming up in about 2 weeks? I'd love to hear what y'all think. I'd love to hear what y'all think about the new Galaxy Bud 3 design, the Watch series, the Ring. Do you plan on getting the Ring as well? And with all that being said, I'll catch you on the next one. Peace out.